I'm the on top, I promise. I'm off the block, I promise. To cop the job, I promise. To always pop, I promise. To never flop. We the cream of the crop, we gon' fill up the lot.
Yo, yeah, what's poppin', Favesters, and welcome to Fabien TV. Let's get turned to earth. And today we talking about my clothing brand and how I came up with the name and what it means, you feel me? And my clothing brand name is Disappointment. And this is the logo. First we're going to talk about disappointment, and then we're going to talk about the logo next. You feel me? So, boom. How I came up with the brand is one summer day, towards the end of the summer, I've made a mistake. I'll own up to my mistake. But to this day, my mistake is still eating me alive. You feel me? So, it was just kept running in my head and just messing up. It was just messing up with me. You feel me? It was just messing my head up. And it was the lowest of one of the lows I ever got. Yeah, so I was like, you know what? I'm thinking about all the things I've been through, all the things I put people through, you know what I mean? And I'm like, disappointment has a nice ring to it, a nice clothing brand name to it, you know what I mean? So I'm like, alright, I'm gonna make my clothing brand using disappointment, but instead of using the negative, having it a negative term behind it, you know me, I'm a positive person. I'm always showing people love. I'm always supporting people, feel me? And I'm like, let's make this negative word into a positive word, you feel me? So that's what I did. So boom. I'm like, alright. Now I came up with the clothing brand. Boom. Now I gotta come up with the meaning. So I'm like, alright, how can I come up with a meaning? I'm like, alright, I got this. Start writing one thing down, then the next, then the next, then the next. Then soon enough, I have the meaning for the clothing brand. You feel me? So I'm like, alright, boom. Now I gotta come up with a slogan. So I'm thinking, I'm thinking, nothing comes to me. Then I'm like, you know what? Instead of thinking, let me start writing something. Then I write one letter. Then boom, a sentence comes out. I'm like, alright, I could feel this logan. The logan's tough. I'm like, alright, I can mess with this. So, alright. So now, I'm like, alright. Now, I'm putting everything together. I'm like, this? I got something here. So, I'm like, I could run with this. It's unique and it's special. I'm unique and I'm really special. So I'm like, alright, let's put this together. So I did. Know what I mean? One, a lot of people could relate to being a disappointment. You feel me? So I was like, alright. Now I'm just, after I got the name, the slogan, now I'm just going around asking people like, yo, if I make a clothing brand, would you cop? And they were like, yeah. I'm like, what if I tell you it got a powerful meaning behind it? Like, would you still cop? Like, what's up? And a lot of people gave me the feedback, positive feedback. So I'm like, all right, let me do my thing. You feel me? So from there, I'm working on the brand behind scenes. Like, this was like the spurs of the moment. Like, while I was working on my Fabien TV merch logo, I was also working on my disappointment clothing brand that nobody knew about. Nobody. Except for two people. You feel me? Yeah, so I kept this business, this clothing brand, low key. Then I went to one of my boys' pop-up store. Not store, but like he was doing a pop-up for his brand. And I slid through after work, know what I mean? And I was like talking to a couple of people. And I was like, yo, what do you think about this? What do you think about the name? What do you think about the meaning? They was like, yo, I really mess with it. Heavy. They was like, that's top. I bet top. That's powerful, you feel me? So I'm like, alright, now I'm just motivated to just get it started, you feel me? So boom. Now after that, I'm working on the logo. So I'm like, alright, I'm gonna have a person that looks depressed, sad, just having the look of disappointment on the face, or just look disappointment. So that's how I came up with this, the person. Then I was like, yo, it would be fire if I put a crown on top of the head and also make it represent something else too. I'm like, alright, I could do that. Then I came and put the crown on top of the person, and that's how I got my logo, you feel me? So boom, now I got the name in the logo. I got the name, the meaning, the slogan in the logo. Boom. So I'm like, alright, everything's coming together little by little. and it's dope. And I'm really liking it. Heavy. Not liking it. I'm loving it. Heavy. Point blank. Period. Feel me? And it goes hard. So boom. I do that. I'm like, alright, let's go. Now I got everything ready. Everything ready. Now I was ready to. Now I gotta get stuff to make this come true. You feel me? So little by little, I buy the heat press, the vinyl cutter. Then I buy vinyls. After that, I buy tote bags, face masks, and other products. I'm like, yo, how can I put this logo on these items and make it look fire, and also put the name on these items to also make it fire? I'm like, why not put both the brand name and the logo on each other together? I'm like, that's fire. It's unique and fire. And I'm like, alright, let me just start playing around, playing around different looks. One items with just the words, and then some items with the logo, and some items with both. And I'm like, yo, this joint's tough. It's coming out fire. I'm like, alright, I think I have something on my hand, something special, something that can put a positive energy, a positive vibe, a positive outlook on self-love, self-confidence, and just people just being their own queens and kings. Because that's what we truly are. Queens and kings. Through school, from teachers to principals to whoever, been like the authorities in our life, from school to wherever, to wherever. You make one mistake and they start calling you a disappointment and all this stuff. Then they put a label on your name that's gonna follow you through school and follow you through life and stuff like that. Some of the things that you gonna adore in life is because some teachers just have it out for you. Period. There's gonna be some teachers who's gonna take their time to actually know you, not what the school wants to put out of you, what the teachers want to know about you. So there's gonna be some cool teachers that's gonna hold you down, and then there's going to be some teachers that's going to put you down. I dealt it in high school. I dealt it with my first 2 semesters in college at Suffolk. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that college so much. Um, I ain't gonna speak about Suffolk. You know what I mean? But if I ever see that professor, it's on site. You feel me? It's on site. That's all I gotta say. It's on site. But that's besides the point. So I'm like, I got this anger in me, this sad, this lost, this feeling that I can't get off of me. I can't really shake. You feel me? So I'm like, damn. Now I'm in my own head. I'm like really deep in my own head. I'm like, am I really a disappointment to my friends, to myself, to my family? Then I'm start thinking about, I'm a college dropout. I got no degrees. Now I'm really feeling like a disappointment to my family. Only thing that's keeping me happy at this time was making content. My niece and nephews. Without my niece and nephews and making content, honestly, I don't know where I'd be. I don't know if I would ever start this brand. I wouldn't even know. Honestly, I wouldn't even know. But there was some nights I couldn't stop thinking about how I'm a disappointment, you feel me? To the family, to myself, to my friends. Now it's late night, I'm in my head, crying, just thinking the worst of myself, putting my own self down. Now, I'm forgetting that I'm a king. And I'm like, I never want to feel like this ever again. So I was like, you know what? Let me get out this. Let me try to get out of this feeling. Let me pick up the crown that I dropped and put it back on my head. You feel me? Then I started making items. I'm constantly thinking about the meaning, the slogan. I'm like, alright. Now I'm feeling a whole different energy, a whole different vibe. I'm like, I could do this. Yeah, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm not gonna dwell on them. I'm not gonna let them get to me. I'm gonna be strong. And I'm gonna fight my mistakes. Own up to my mistakes. Pick up my crown whenever I drop my crown. Put it back on my head. And keep on pushing. You feel me? So, my slogan for disappointment is you gotta be strong to be a disappointment. Meaning, no matter what life throws at you, no matter what mistakes you do, no matter what people throw at you, negative energy, anything negative, or they're just doubting you, you just gotta be strong mentally, physically, and spiritually. You feel me? You gotta push these suckers out of your life, have them kick rocks, you feel me? And if they ain't messing with your wave, your energy, and if they don't got the positive energy to be around you, you don't need them around you. Okay? That what the slogan means. You gotta be strong. You gotta be strong, you feel me? To be a disappointment. No matter what people do to you, they could stab you in the back. Take that knife out. You feel me? Take that knife out. Heal yourself. You don't need nobody else to heal you. Because you're a king and a queen. And queens and kings heal themselves. You feel me? Now, that's the slogan. That's the meaning of the slogan, baby. Now I'm gonna drop the meaning of disappointment right here on screen so y'all can read it. And if y'all need to screenshot it, go ahead, screenshot it, turn it into a poster, or even put it on your vision board. You feel me? Just to give you a reminder that you strong mentally and spiritually. You feel me? You don't need nobody else to pick you up. You feel me? You got yourself. You need yourself to pick yourself up and keep pushing. You got to keep pushing when time gets hard. When time gets hard, you better not be a quitter. When times gets hard, you got to start swinging and kicking. You got to do something to get through the hard times. You feel me? The hard times is going to make you a better person. The hard times going to make you realize you stronger than what you make yourself think you are. You feel me? So, with that being said, disappointment is dropping soon. You feel me? And I'm gonna have my Instagram shop_disappointment on video, on screen, and down below in the description with my main Instagram account. It's your boy Fabien TV. On screen and down below in the description. You feel me? Yeah. So when I drop it, tune in, tap in, go crazy. And if you're new to my channel, like, comment, and subscribe, and also turn on my post notification so you know when I post my next video. You feel me? And it's your boy Fabien TV, and I'm out. Peace, doses.
got this. Look, only chase a bag, anything else gotta come to me. Let it come to me. Let it, shit. Only chase a bag, anything else gotta come to me. Let it